Oh, wow.
What's going on, Stick Crew? Welcome back to the Stick Crew podcast.
My name is Finn Van Eekirk, joined with my co-host, Benny Castle, and Mr. Connor Farley. That was a little bit of a fake out, eh?
I got all y'all. I didn't say nothing about it. So
You know what else you have is like footage on the internet for the rest of the time of you kissing a long black thing. So enjoy
I had to
that.
take it there. Microphone, but
Flip
I had to take
it.
it there.
Flip it. Welcome everybody
Oh,
back to
God.
the Stick Crew podcast. This is our Super Bowl special. You guys, we're going to be chatting about the championship matchup recap. We're going to be going over the Super Bowl bets and everything. We're going to be having fantasy impacts for next season, some free agents that are going to be on the market. We're also going to be chatting about all the coaching positions that have been filled up. We're finally got all our coaches off the board now. So,
Yeah.
but before that, let's get started with our Stick Crew standouts. Connor, lead us off.
Yeah, man. My sticker stand, it hurts. It still just hurts. I'm going with the Broncos defense, man. They did all they could.
Bro couldn't let go of the Broncos for a week.
Couldn't let go.
Are we kidding me right now? They did everything they could. They held the fucking fake MVP,
Yeah.
phantom MVP Drakey made at 86 yards. Most
Is
valuable
this like your
piece of
version?
shit.
Is this like your version of a fucking participation medal? Like he really tried.
They
You know what I
did.
mean?
They did really try, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, they did. And then
There's quite
it didn't
literally
work
no
out.
more that they could have done on their end.
No, they played good. They played good. They played great.
Fuck,
but,
man.
But you're not in the Super Bowl.
Just
so-
brutal. I mean, like the Patriots' best player of that game was Jarrett Stidham, which is mental. That's actually the one player that led to their only touchdown was Jarrett fucking Stidham.
Oh,
Okay,
That's
wait,
true.
hold on. How many yards was the return?
Was what return?
Like didn't he throw a pick?
Yeah,
Yeah. How long was the return?
there was like no return.
Oh, okay.
He threw it backwards on our own like 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Gave him the ball inside the 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they scooped and scored.
No. He picked it up and then they ran it in from like fucking 10 yards out.
I was coaching during this, mind you, so I didn't actually get the opportunity to watch.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like it was really watch worthy, anyways, though.
No, it was a tough watch. Fuck, it was just bad. It was just hard to watch.
Fine, you can have it, I guess.
But the Broncos D, man. They did
back
their
back
thing.
to it.
Shit. Yeah, it sucks. I'm not looking forward to the Super Bowl in the slightest. And fuck them all. Yeah.
That was the biggest cop-out Stick Crew standout we've ever had.
Yeah.
I'm a little bitter still.
Yeah, really?
It's like, yeah, it wasn't going to be for
Clarifying
even.
that for
Bro
us.
didn't even come with any stats or anything. He just came to say fuck the Patriots.
Yeah, it was basically just grounds to be a little bitter for a moment.
Oh god.
Yeah, Kane Harrison, suck a cock. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get to more probably as we go on. There's some people I want to give a nice big fuck you to. So yeah.
Yeah, fair
Anyway,
enough.
boys, sticker standouts. What do you got?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll carry it on with Kenneth Walker III.
Yeah.
What a phenomenal playoff run. Zach Charbonnet goes down with a torn ACL, and your boy in 2 games puts up 178 rushing yards on 38 attempts for 4.7 yards per carry, 4 receptions for 78 yards. He's just cooking. And he's really starting to look more like that 3-down bell cow workhorse that he was kind of drafted to be, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he's,
the worst time possible. Like, there's nothing more infuriating as a fantasy football manager than watching this guy get vultured the fuck out of by Zach Charbonnet all year just to watch him go nuclear when he can't do anything for your fantasy team in the playoffs.
What you can do at the moment is you can go out and see if you can buy. I don't know if his value is completely skyrocketed yet. I'd probably get in on that considering he's a free agent. I don't know whether or not. I think we might talk about that later, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the
see
free
if you
agents?
can buy. Unfortunately, you guys can't because I'm not fucking selling them to you, and I bought low a long time ago. So
There you go.
yeah,
Could be a candidate for Super Bowl MVP. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. We'll have
You never
predictions for that. But yeah, staying with the Seahawks, my sticker standout, Mr. Sam Big Dick Darnold.
And Big Dick Darnold.
He I kind of hate to be doing this
Yeah.
after he lost to the Rams
Yeah, the Vikings
Last
could use
year
a guy like Sam Darnold
on
right
my
about
fucking
now.
Vikings, but somehow gets it done this year with the Seattle Seahawks. Wow.
It is baffling, man.
I don't think anybody saw this coming from him this year.
yeah.
I don't think at the start of the year anybody would have said, "Yeah, I think Sam Darnold is going to lead the Seahawks to the Super
To the
Bowl."
Super Bowl? No, I don't think.
And whoever did think that is making a lot of money.
Yeah, go,
for sure.
Go buy a
For
lottery
sure.
ticket.
So
For sure.
yeah, man. 25 for 36, 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Just absolute monster of a game for him, and they needed it for sure. It was a close game. It was a good game, and
DJ Moore is walking up. What was this award?
next gen
Moment of the year.
moment of the year. Oh, it was the catch against the
Oh yeah, okay.
Packers, I guess, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We're currently watching the NFL honors as we record this episode. We're gonna just talk about all the guys that have won awards later on in the pod. So stick around for that. But yeah, Sam Darnold, man, really
Playing out of his mind.
playing really good football, and we'll see if he can come up clutch for them here in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen.
Yep.
Injuries,
You want me to take that one?
yeah.
Nicky Manwari.
I just saw the panic in his face.
I was not gonna attempt that.
Oh,
Nicky
fuck.
Manwari, ankle injury. Darnold still dealing with the oblique injury. And May with both. What?
May with
Bro,
shoulder
whoever
both.
typed that, May with shoulder both are playing 99% or 99% playing. Is
Yeah,
that you? Holy
there
shit.
should have been a little more punctuation
Oh my
there.
good
but,
God.
you know, it's-
I wrote the script for Ted McMillan tonight too.
The what?
The script.
Holy shit. You're on a generational run right now.
Oh God.
Fucking speaking Mandarin on the football podcast is incredible. The versatility of this guy.
I can do it all
Yeah, that's great.
and nothing at all.
Would you like to enlighten us with what you meant to say? Because I actually don't understand that at fucking
They're
all.
both 99% gonna
They're
play.
both gonna play,
They're
yeah.
both probably good to go.
yeah.
It would be, and same applies for fucking Manawari or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Even
those are-
Wari.
Imanwari, yeah. It sounds like they're all gonna play, but those are kind of the only notable guys going into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It would take a pretty big, well, you would take a setback at practice basically to any of those injuries for it to not happen.
Yeah. Going over to our championship recap. Patriots, they find a way.
Is this why you had the stick crew standout before we talked about this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Patriots find a way, man. They beat the Stidham led Broncos in an absolute fucking blizzard too, which
Sure.
was just, worst case scenario for either team. Such a low scoring game.
Yeah, it sucked.
It's not like Drake May played well at all, really.
I believe it was 86.
That was 86 yards.
Yeah, the rushing, he almost had more rushing yards than passing.
He had
right?
like 60 something rushing yards. I don't know. It was a shitter. He did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever want to fucking hear MVP next to Drake May again in my life. If he wins the MVP while we're watching this podcast, I'm going to crash the fuck out. So we will actually see that
while
tested
Stafford is in the building.
real
What
time.
are the odds
It's
right
just,
now?
Stafford's pretty heavily.
in favor?
Can we place a live bet right now?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. The game sucked. It's just brutal. It's not even entirely true. That first like 10 minutes, Jarrett Stidham made that one pass, and that was the last time I was happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you guys wanna check out his live crash out, we got our videos up on the TikTok and the Instagram
There.
at the Stick Crew,
Oh,
and make sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube.
Yeah.
this is the Hall of Fame class inductees.
Hall of Fame class. Yeah.
Okay, so
That
here
Drew
we got
Brees.
Roger Craig, Drew Brees,
Vinatieri,
Larry Fitzgerald,
Fitz.
Luke Kuechly.
You guys want to put a prediction up right now?
I think. Well,
What?
How many get
prediction for
taken?
what? That's
One?
the class.
oh,
It's just one.
All,
out
it's
of-
all, no, it's all of them.
oh, they just get.
They're all in.
oh,
Yeah.
well, never mind.
Yeah. Oh shit! But fucking, you know who's not in? Though we didn't put it in the script. That's happened since we last recorded. Billy Belichick, not a first
Oh,
ballot
yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Asinine.
That's crazy.
That is fucking insane.
Yeah, I'm not a giant Patriots fan, as you're gonna find out later. But like that's without question, he has to be.
Absolutely, he should.
Without
be.
a question.
I'm not even not a giant Patriots fan. I hate them with like every fiber of my being, and I think it's the most asinine thing I've seen in my life.
Like, what more does he need to do?
No, genuinely, like
Like, that's
it's
the question
mental.
at the
Like,
end of the day.
if Bill Belichick isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer, who is?
Exactly.
It's
No, I couldn't agree more.
insane.
Couldn't agree more.
That Brady guy would have been super fucking good with a Hall of Fame coach, though, man. I'll tell you. He'd be.
Oh god.
Just mental.
Yeah, it is. Really is.
Our second game in the championship here, Seahawks, they beat the Rams. Really close game. Rams kind of choked it a few times. Just
Yeah.
not really what any of us wanted to see.
I'm so sorry I missed this part. Before we move on there, this is where we're supposed to talk about if we think the Patriots are frauds. And yes, I believe they are. Yeah, you can't put up 3 back-to-back performances like that.
Except you can.
Barely.
Apparently
Well, you can barely squeak by and expect to win the Super Bowl against a red hot Seahawks team. I think this is going to be I think it's going to be a pretty shitty Super Bowl. I think this is just going to be blown out of the water. And if it doesn't go that way, then yeah, I'm probably going to get eaten on the TikTok. But you know what?
Yeah, and like I mean, we'll probably get to it a bit more when we like get to the Super Bowl preview. But good God, man, like the way that the Patriots have been moving, my one fear is that fucking the ghosts of Sam Darnold's past come knocking in
Yeah.
the biggest fucking moment possible. And the Patriots squeak by on some sort of Sam Darnold, CJ Stroud hybrid performance.
Well, you have 2 quarterbacks that have, like, neither of them have been there. Neither of them have been on this stage before. So it's going to be a huge test for both of them.
I just think it's so clearly the Seahawks.
And
like
the rest of the world, except for Boston, thinks that way as well.
Fucking
Yeah.
inbreds that reside in Boston are still rocking with their guy.
Shit.
Yeah.
And Kane. Fuck you, Kane Harrison.
Honestly, fuck you, Kane.
So,
Kane.
Kane Harrison.
That's his new name.
Oh my God.
It's not even new. I've been calling him that for 2 years now.
But yeah, man, is Darnold gonna be legit enough? We'll find out. But my question here is how does his performance in the playoffs here kind of impact his fantasy value in dynasty and in redraft? Like, where do we see him being taken in redraft in the next year, especially if they win the Super Bowl?
I mean, in a redraft, he still kind of probably falls into that middle of the pack. I waited on a quarterback range.
Yeah, like he finished his.
Like this
the
current
QB
year,
13.
Yeah.
So it's not like he
Like going
was
into
this
next year,
fantastic fantasy producer. I think he's a much better real life quarterback than he is a fantasy.
For sure, which like a lot is often the case. Like there's not really the rushing upside.
And this
He
is
probably wasn't drafted in redrafts
no
this
I don't
past
think
year unless he was kind of taken as your backup.
Yeah, he was more of a backup
late
play for
rounds.
sure.
And part of the reason why I think this Super Bowl is going to be so in heavy favor of them is because he doesn't have a ridiculous year. And the team still manages to just keep on chugging, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Now, you could make the opposite argument for Drake May, who had a great year. So we will see what happens. I won't say that Drake May can't ball out, but I think as an overall team, the Seahawks are just so much better put together.
Yeah.
100%. So we'll go right over to our Super Bowl coverage here. We're going to be talking about our predictions and our favorite bets for the Super Bowl as well. We're going to be tossing out a parlay or two, maybe a few best bets, like best solo bets for the Super Bowl. So make sure to stay tuned on the X, on the TikTok, and on the Instagram
we'll
for those.
Start that up tomorrow.
Yeah, Friday.
Start pumping out some early looks and shit.
Yeah. So, in terms of predictions, I mean, I'm assuming we all have the Seahawks.
I think we're Seahawks across the board. Yeah.
Seahawks across the board. I am not sure if anybody else in the Stick Crew would differ from that, but
no, I think kind of the general feel was we were all pretty fuck the Patriots last week. Yeah,
Well,
I was
you were
super
a
fuck the
different kind of
Patriots.
fuck the Patriots.
I think everyone else though was kind of on they're gonna get creamed by whoever was making it out of that Rams Seahawks game.
Like, I'm not even salty about the Chargers result. Like, the Bolts just played such a fucking terrible game. Any team could have beaten them at that point.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yeah,
that was a bit different, and you guys could have got beaten by anyone for sure.
Oh, bro, literally put us up against the fucking Spencer Rattler led Saints, and that
Yeah.
would have been a loss. Like, they just played so bad. So
My infuriating stretch comes from the fact that I'm in the Super Bowl this week if Bo Nix's fucking stupid ankle.
yeah.
But
I feel it's pretty safe to say that would have been a thing.
Fuck you, Kane Harrison.
yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
But I mean, we're with where it's at now. Like, I'm hammering Seahawks money line anywhere I can. You know, you're not probably going to get a lot off of it, but I think
bad, though.
I personally just think it's such a lock that's kind of one of your auto throw-ins there in any parlay that you're making.
Like, it's what's the spread on the Seahawks right now? 'Cause
So
I'd be looking towards that more.
So the spread is 4.5.
Yeah, which I think is fucking manageable.
Yeah, personally, I'd rather hit the spread than the money line. The money line is minus 240 for the Seahawks, plus 195 for the Patriots. So,
which is ridiculous for a Super Bowl
yeah,
head-to-head money line to be a minus 2 something favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the spread at minus 115.
Yeah,
for the Seahawks.
4.5. Like I think that the Seahawks win by at least a touchdown.
Now, here's a line that that I think is a little mommy. And it's Kayshon Boutte over 29.5 receiving yards.
Yep.
Now, he hit 6 yards last week. That's a crappy weather game that Drake May throws 86 yards in.
That's half of Drake May's output in a big game there. So
all it takes is for him to catch one ball.
Which he does.
And this is not like this is the kind of situation where if they are behind, they're gonna have to go for it. Even if they don't win that game.
That we're probably operating under the assumption they played from behind for a ball.
Even in garbage time, like say they're down by 2 touchdowns and there's like 3 minutes left.
You just got to air it out to someone.
That's
kind of what he's been there for all year.
They're just going to be chucking it. And I mean, like Stephon Diggs, he's a good receiver, but Kayshon Boutte, he's seen a good amount of work. We know he can do it. But I mean, my question for you guys is the defenses, you know, like how do we feel? These are two of the best defenses throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
And throughout a lot of the season. Like the Patriots pass defense has been one of the best the entire year. Could we see JSN, Cooper Cup, the Seahawks receiving core really hitting a wall that much? Like, do you think that defense helps keep them in the game, and that's the reason that that the game stays close? Or?
I think it helps, but I think that the Seahawks passing game is better than the Patriots defense.
Yeah, like it's the Patriots defense is like a lot better than they've been given credit for.
Yeah.
They're not in the Super Bowl right now without.
But that
That
like the
defense.
JSN and Sam Darnold mind meld that's been going on. all
Yeah.
year. I just don't see a way that you shut that down. Because you do have alternative good pieces in that passing attack with Rashid Shaheed and Cooper Cup.
Those are the
That
guys
if you
that I
leave
think
those
he-
guys open,
Yeah.
maybe less so Cooper Cup, he can haul one in at any point in the game.
Yeah.
Rashid Shaheed, you leave him alone, he can break one off for give me a yard total, and he can break it off for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the JSN Gonzo kind of head to head is going to be
So-
one of the more interesting.
One of my bets that I was looking at was JSN over 6.5 receptions, which for him isn't crazy high.
No,
You know, like he's smashed that multiple times this season, but being matched up with Christian Gonzalez, do you think that's a safe bet to make?
nope.
I don't know.
I don't think it's a bad bet to make. I don't think it's a
Because
safe bet to make.
he could still hit 6 receptions for 110 yards or something like
Sure.
that. Like that's still a very real possibility.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd be taking his yards, not his receptions.
I just don't know that I like him at either.
No, I don't know
think
that I
they're-
like his yards either,
at
but
least not,
I like
like,
his yards
super
more than I like his
confidently.
receptions.
I agree, yeah, because I mean yards you can get in less.
Mhm.
Like if Gonzalez is gonna allow him fucking 4 receptions on the game and all 4 of those go for 25 yards a pop for some reason, then you're bailed out a little bit. But
Yeah.
they're high lines. I mean, they're like justifiably high lines because he's done it all year. But
Yeah, he's
I mean, there's what
phenomenal.
realistically, that's gonna be the best corner he's seen all year. I would think. I don't think they played the Texans and they didn't play the Broncos.
True.
Yeah, very well could be.
So looking at the other receivers on the Seahawks, then we have AJ Barner at 24.5 yards.
Yeah.
We have Cooper Cup at 33.5 yards, and we have Rashid Shaheed at 21.5 yards. Who out of those 3 do you guys like the most?
Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know he hasn't been producing that much lately. I can see it. I can see double coverage on JSN, and I can see them leaving somebody open.
Yeah.
And I can see that being Shaheed.
Yeah, I agree.
You think Shaheed gets it over Cooper Cup? Because that's only like just over a 10-yard difference in terms of yards.
Cooper Cup has eaten this whole postseason pretty decently too. Like,
Yep. I mean,
and he's
a
been
guy
there.
that's been there. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, like he's got a Super Bowl MVP under his belt.
Yeah, like if I'm taking either of those, I'm probably taking Shaheed at 20.
I'm leaning Shaheed at 21.5. Yeah,
Because I think the way that they're going to read it is I think they're going to go JSN, Cooper Cup, and then Shaheed in terms of importance. But
yeah. I'm playing Shaheed at 50.
Wow.
really,
Yeah, I
That's
think
big.
Raheem Shaheed is going to have a massive.
Okay.
That's my sleeper pick for Super Bowl MVP. Is Raheem Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed.
You were speaking
Raheed.
all sorts of different languages.
Whatever the fuck his name is. Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
I just think he's gonna go kind of nuclear, man. I think he's. I don't know.
I think he's a prime benefactor of what they're going to do to JSN. I think they have to do it to JSN.
I have dreams of a
I think if they got any chance at,
opening drive kickoff touchdown.
yeah,
Shaheed
yeah,
down the sideline, set the tone early.
yeah, you never know.
Oh my god, this clip's gonna look so good, fucking paired next to that highlight in Fortes.
Now here's another one.
Now here's another one.
Here's another one. That is kind of nuts. And that's Jake Bobo at half a yard.
Yeah, sure.
Like, it's kind of strange. And I know I've historically loved to pick on the 4th string receiver for a reception, but I mean, like, It's a reception. That's it.
At plus 170 for the yard there. I mean, I'd take him at a reception. You get better odds for some reason.
Sure.
I actually don't know why that would be the case because you can get a reception and lose yards.
Yeah.
So take him at the
I
one
guess
reception.
Take him at the one
plus
reception.
182.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you pair him if you want. I don't know if that would change anything. little Jake Bobo parlay.
I mean, yeah, he had 16 yards and 17 yards in the last two games.
He's gotten yards in both playoff games.
Yeah. Just 1 yard.
One reception from Jake Bobo's not at plus money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't bet the mortgage on it, but
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, if you're
Could be a good single
Yeah,
leg
it's a nice little
to play. Yeah.
nice little single prop.
yeah, you totally could.
Another one that I'm a little intrigued by is going to be George Holani. So he's the new backup running back since Zach Charbonnet went down with injury. Hasn't played like at all the entire season. But in the one game in the championship against the Rams, he saw barely any rushing attempts. But they did have him on the field. I think he had a relatively low snap count, but finishes with 27 receiving yards. I feel like, I mean, if anything, 11 and a half yards could definitely be doable. The odds are even. And with how much usage they're going to give Kenneth Walker in terms of rushing, I feel like the only play for him is going to be, like a check down once or twice, maybe. Could be a good look there for George Holani, just to take a bit of the workload off of Kenneth Walker. He's sitting at 1.5 receptions for his line, with 3 in the last game.
So okay.
I do like fucking Drake May's passing yards too. They're kind of fucking sliced right down prop wise because he's kind of done a whole lot of nothing the last 2 games, but 221.5 for a guy that I think threw under 200 yards once all year during the regular season is pretty good. Pretty solid play in a game that, I mean, we expect them to be trailing.
Yep.
Needing to be playing from behind. And
Yeah.
And
if that's where we're expecting the game script to go, yeah, I can see that.
Another bet in terms of Drake May that I do like is his rushing attempts at 6.5.
Yeah.
I can see that defense getting after him and him needing to find some space.
Get out of there.
Exactly. And even if he goes to kneel, like that also counts as a rushing attempt. So I could see Drake May using his legs a lot in this game if they need to. Their running backs have been all right, but that Seahawks defense is really good.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Carson Swessinger.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, I like it's minus 140 for 6.5 rushing attempts for Drake May. So
I don't love that.
That's one I would probably water down.
I would like that.
Like five rushing attempts.
5 rushing attempts, sure. I don't love that it's priced at minus 140. Yeah. That's kind of if that was priced at like a minus 110, minus 105.
You'd like it a lot more.
A bit of a better value play there. But
totally.
I still think he can get it. Like it's not out of reach, but that could be a nice little parlay piece, 5 rushing attempts or something. And
yeah. Another rushing attempt prop I do like is Kenneth Walker's at 18.5.
Yeah.
I think they lean on him heavily.
That game script goes.
And just game script again, right?
Yeah.
Like
if they're ahead, they're just going to keep feeding him. He has nobody behind him that they're giving snaps to. Cam Akers saw no work last week.
Yeah.
George Holani, I think he only
carries.
Holani had 3 carries, so like
which is what his line's sitting at again
here. They know exactly who they need to use to utilize in this backfield to get the win, and he's just been a beast, like you said earlier, Spencer. So
yeah, and at the biggest moment, like they're gonna lean on him for sure.
Yeah, and especially considering he's a free agent, like they're gonna bag him this game.
Well, that too, right? Like he's potentially not even a guy that they bring back next year.
Yeah,
So fucking get the best use out of him you can.
absolutely.
If he balls out, then maybe he gets himself another contract with the Seahawks, and if he doesn't, then you've fucking used up what you need out of him.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Any other?
I don't mind Rashid Shaheed for a rush attempt.
No, I don't either. Like a single, I don't like. I think Rashid Shaheed is going to be very involved in this game in like every facet imaginable.
Yeah, and like that's why you trade for a guy like that at the deadline.
He's just such a like Swiss Army knife type of piece.
Yeah.
That you're gonna get a. I just see big kick return. I think he gets a jet sweep or two.
It is minus 165, so
Yeah, I think they're expecting that he does.
yeah, the books really favor that to happen, but
Like if you need a sweetener, that might
Yep.
be one that I take.
for the
I'm
parlay.
probably taking Keishon Booty yards over that as a
Yeah,
sweetener
I would
because I mean
too.
Keishon Booty yards. Is,
I take Shaheed yards before I took his rush attempt too.
I would take his rush attempt. No, I'd take his yards too.
Yeah.
Another one I was looking at here is Stephon Diggs. It's going to be over 4.5 receptions.
Yeah.
And
Where's he been at lately?
I know we've
Floating
been
around there. Yeah.
we've been talking about Keishon Booty. It's minus 130 right now, but I feel like he's going to have to show up. It's his first Super Bowl.
Yep.
We all know how hyped up, how much energy he has going into these games.
Yeah, you like so excited he might strangle a chef or something.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to have Cardi B watching him.
He's gonna have Cardi B watching him. Yeah, he's probably gonna get someone pregnant at halftime. That's
You like his yards? You said
that's a sneaky little play that we can. That's plus 240. Stephon Diggs to impregnate a woman as Bad Bunny plays
The Serenade special.
the serenade special. Baby, I don't know what he's saying, but
Yeah, man, 4.5 receptions. I think it's totally doable for him. You know, he's shown up a lot all year, and he's gonna have a lot to prove.
for sure, yeah, I think it's again like we keep the two words are getting played out almost game script. Like they're gonna have to turn to
Yeah, they're gonna be chucking.
pass game, and they're gonna have to look for a reliable set of hands. He's got them.
Yeah,
Similar premise likely applies to Hunter Henry.
Yep.
It's kind of been underwhelming in the playoffs, but 3.5 reception line is not nuts for him.
Hunter Henry's been really good in the red zone as well. So
Todd.
maybe a
Yeah,
possible
sneak anytime
touchdown play for Hunter Henry there could be an option.
Yeah, that one could be. Anytime Tud could be interesting on this game.
But yeah, those are our favorites as of right now. We're gonna lock those in for you guys and get them in for a post on the X, the TikTok, and the Instagram if you guys are looking for parlays or just single leg plays, just straights.
Yeah, I think
we'll get
probably
those.
in the next couple of days we'll do a bit of each, probably a couple straights. We could do 2 parlays.
Yep.
Super Bowl, maybe something a little more reasonable odds, and then maybe something a little more
Long shot.
chaotic, long shot lay there.
Yeah, we haven't done a long shot lay in a while.
No, not for a couple weeks. So, yeah, we'll be heavy on the betting in the next couple of days on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, perfect.
Stay tuned.
Coin toss, Gatorade
Coin
color.
toss.
We'll get all those in the mix too. It's anthem length, and
Yeah, what do you what color do you think the Gatorade's gonna be?
I don't know. I do need to. I need to research a little bit, figure out what the fellas have been drinking.
I think it's gonna be blue
sure.
because both teams have blue in their logo.
I think here's the thing: you need to, if you're really dedicated to this shit, you need to message. You need to fire off. There's 52 roster spots. That's 104 DMs to the Patriots and the Seahawks. What color Gatorade you folks been drinking?
Yeah, they're not telling him that.
Probably not. Drew Lock is my one hope here. I need to
Hey, man.
maybe Evander
Broncos
Kane
guy
knows
here.
somehow. So
Yeah.
I got an in there.
Yeah. So going over to our so just the coach hirings in the last week here.
Yeah.
We got quite a few to go over. Cardinals get their coach Mike LaFleur.
Yeah. Not to be mistaken with Matt LaFleur. I think that was the last hire. So kind of just take who's left type of hire is what it feels like, but nothing too wrong with it.
How do we feel?
I think it's fine. I don't think it's anything to like phone home about. You kind of strike out on the top availables.
Yeah.
It's quite possible he's there for like 2 years and out.
Yeah.
Which like there's a couple of those every cycle, but
There's just a ton of question marks.
who knows? Like, I
Cardinals
mean,
team.
I don't know enough about Mike LaFleur to say whether or not he's going to be great or bad, but
Yeah. Another one here for the Raiders. I don't think it's been official yet.
it can't be official yet, but it's after the Super Bowl locked in. Yeah.
I do have a prediction, though.
Huh.
So with the hiring of Mike LaFleur, I think you end up seeing Malik Willis go ahead and become the new quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals.
I could see it. Yeah. Yeah, I could see it for
Especially
sure.
in a poor quarterback class. I don't necessarily expect him to be a long-term solution, more of a bridge guy, and who better than someone
Yeah.
who's young, shown a bit of promise.
He probably knows whatever system he's bringing in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I absolutely think that's the new quarterback of the Cardinals.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Drewski presenting the Offensive Player of the Year
thought that was-
award.
I thought that was Deion Dawkins again.
Thought it was Dayton Grant.
So-
That's why he's not there with us
That's
today.
why he's not here.
Right.
Drewski and Barry Sanders. What a duo. No.
That is crazy.
Um,
Anyways, moving on.
yeah, Clint Kubiak though. That's
That just like blows my mind that you're going out and shopping for a job.
It is a weird
before
concept,
before the Super Bowl even happens. Like you're about to play the biggest game
Yeah.
of your career, and
yeah.
and-
NFL
and
head coaching interviews are such
it
an
is
interesting process.
it just baffles me, man. Like if I was the head coach of that team, like of the Seahawks, I'd be fucking outright pissed, dude.
a little
I'd be
bit to
like,
an extent, right? Like,
I'd be like, oh, you're going to get a new job while we're, prepping for the big
Biggest
game.
Biggest
but
game
like
of
Grant, at the
our
same
lives.
time, that's how they get their job too.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure, where did Mike McDonald come from?
No, it was Baltimore. Defensive coordinator.
Baltimore. Okay, so then yeah, he would have been like in the midst of a playoff run before he took that job. JSN. Offensive Player of the Year. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
They cut to Jackson Dart.
I would have picked not JSN personally.
sorry, did you say offensive player of the year?
Yeah. Who would be your pick?
Oh, sorry.
McCaffrey.
No, I would have
CMC.
picked JSN.
See?
I thought you were talking about MVP. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Geeking out right now.
Another coach. The Steelers get Mike McCarthy.
Sure.
Yeah.
That just screams to me like, please don't retire quite yet, Aaron Rodgers.
It just screams to
we
me
brought your old buddy back.
like a Band-Aid kind of situation. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
They're-
like it's just for a team that had like so much stability for the last like 20 years.
if they're gonna give him run and let him actually like build the team and kind of do it the way he wants, then I like that signing.
Yeah,
But if they're
he
gonna
just-
have road on his neck, there's no way that you can turn that team around right after Mike Tomlin leaves and go ahead and be successful.
I think just everything about it screams, let's go 8-9 again and go home in the wild card.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want Aaron Rodgers back again.
No, I'd tear it the fuck down.
Like, he was fine, I guess.
That team hasn't done a rebuild in years.
No,
Yeah, they should just trade for his son, Mr. 9.
they should. What's that trade package look like?
Oh,
Give me the ghost of Mike Tomlin in return for 9.
yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Ravens get Jesse Minter.
Yeah.
That one was a little larger news in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's a good young coach. That's what I feel like the Steelers should have been. Like, the Steelers and the Ravens were in the exact same spot this season. You're getting rid of 2 long-term head coaches. The Ravens, it feels like, have actually brought in a guy that they're going to have change things a bit
100%.
and grow with the team. The Steelers brought in white Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, like Jesse Minter was fan-fucking-tastic for the Chargers this year. Really, really sad to see him leave. Because you watch him put a group of guys who aren't necessarily star-studded. Like, our defense isn't particularly star-studded,
No, not really.
and they play out of their minds as a unit. Like, our defense is what held us in lots of games this year.
Yeah.
And the offense is trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So I think that's a great hire.
Good move.
I love the connection between the Bolts and the Ravens too, and they tend to do lots of business together. Yeah, I think it's a great fit.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's nothing wrong with that. It's one of the better hires.
And they've got like they have star-studded players of the wazoo. So
100%. Yeah.
giving Jesse Minter a defensive-minded coach, of course.
Yeah.
All of those things to play with. It's
Agreed.
like, if he doesn't succeed, that's a clear indicator that it was a facade. Not that anyone's questioning that, but like, that's like, you got all of those pieces.
Well, they needed a defensive-minded guy too. I mean, like, the offense can kind of take care of itself in a lot of ways. Like, you got.
Yep.
I mean, Lamar Jackson knows how to play football.
Yeah,
At
he's
the end of the day,
pretty
like,
good at football.
That guy's pretty all right at what he does.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua is vibing so hard.
Yeah,
to
they
just
got E40 on the stage
every
now.
rapper that's come up. Puka is Cameron Dicker had a hateful look in his eye. I don't love that.
Yeah, no, we can talk about Mike McDaniel.
What did he talk
The best team in the NFL.
Oh god.
Next year. I said next year. Yeah, no, I'm super jazzed about the signing there. I think he's going to completely unlock that offense. Traditionally, I've really liked Greg Roman offenses, but I feel like the tools that we have in that room don't necessarily fit a Greg Roman offense. I think it better fits a Mike McDaniel offense.
Yeah.
And then you got Jim Harbaugh as the head coach. Don't have Mike McDaniel as the head coach. Like, I love the purely offensive minded Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, it's good.
Because you saw him unlock some absolutely fantastic things there in Miami. I think that brings Ladd McConkey's ceiling through the roof. I think that helps Quentin Johnson.
I think it helps everyone on the offensive side of the ball.
And I think that completely breaks out Amari Hampton as well.
Yeah, I mean it should. Like, it's one of the top OCs you can have. He couldn't head coach. Like, he lost that whole team in Miami.
100%. So very fortunate to be the recipient of that coaching job.
There you go. Going over to our free agent list for 2026 offseason.
Yeah.
Some bigger names here. We got Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals.
Yeah. What are we doing? Are we guessing where they sign?
We can do that.
Yeah.
I think Baltimore.
Wow.
Division jump.
Wow.
The Ravens.
Ooh.
Y'all are going to hate me.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Chargers.
Tell me why not.
Because why?
Top 5 in cap space.
I guess.
What do we need? An edge rusher.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I see it as a fit. Looking to be projecting out, probably going to be a competitive team next year. that can afford him, and his contract isn't gonna go ahead and waste the team.
Mm.
You can still make signings on top of that. Now, would I like for that to happen? I actually don't know, because he's very expensive.
He's very expensive, and I truly don't think he's really all that great of an edge rusher.
I don't know.
At least not for the price tag that he's gonna.
The price
demand.
tag is the hang up. But
Yeah, that's
I can
true.
I can see him going to the Bolts.
I jumped the gun a bit. He is a good edge rusher. He's just not like he's gonna get paid like an elite edge rusher probably, and he's not that. He's not Micah Parsons. He's not Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. My prediction is the Chargers.
Sure.
I'm thinking between a few teams here. I feel like low key, maybe the Bucks or the Jaguars.
Sure.
The Jags. Yeah.
I'm feeling greedy. Bring him to the Broncos.
Yeah. See, that's like something that's not going to happen.
Nor do we
Yeah.
need it to. If there's one thing we don't need to address in the offseason, it's edge rushers.
George Pickens.
Yeah, I like it's the Cowboys.
It's totally the Cowboys. And you know what?
Whether that's contract or franchise tag, I don't know.
It's the Cowboys.
But it's probably the Cowboys.
They have the money for him.
Yeah. Now, granted, Jerry Jones has done some retarded shit before. So if any team would let him go, it would be the Cowboys.
Yep.
And like, I mean, there's plenty of fits outside of the Cowboys. I just don't think that it gets to that point.
I think though that they're going to realize that they can have themselves 2 number ones and make that one of the scariest passing attacks.
Yeah, I agree too. If they don't, like selfishly, I will say the Broncos in that one because that is a good fit. And
Yep.
that is team need.
Yep.
He does have a good relationship with Bo Nix. I learned recently they're good pals.
Attitude problems. I don't know if that's something that goes on in Sean Payton's world, but
Yeah, that too. Like that would be we're very much a team without much of that.
yep. And I think you stay that way. I think he
I
stays in a
agree,
place where he
yeah.
can be a little bit more vocal.
You could be a bit of a diva.
And you know what? It might even drown out.
Yeah.
Like,
The nice thing about being a fucking bit of a diva like he is on a team like the Cowboys is your biggest diva is the 107-year-old man that's running your football operations.
yeah, like it's
So I mean, it's a good fit still.
he's
with
just
him in
stay,
Dallas.
yeah. Like I just don't see a world where he doesn't stay.
I don't see them letting him walk. Granted, they need to spend money on a defense because their defense was atrocious, but
And he's going to be costly.
I think it's a franchise tag. I don't think he gets a contract with the Cowboys this offseason.
I don't think so either.
I think that they kind of looked at this year and was like, he was really, really fucking good this year, but this is also the best he's been.
Yeah, let's see him do it again.
See if
and
he
then
can do
you
it
can
again
get
on a
paid.
franchise tag, then you can get paid.
And you can get paid. Yep, agreed.
Tyler Linderbaum,
Oof.
one of the top centers in the league.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
That's a fit for the Chargers.
I think that Trey Hendrickson and Tyler Linderbaum are the major signings, and then I think the team tries to piece together the rest of what we need.
Wow.
Because those
Yeah.
are those are our two biggest weaknesses. I mean, aside from like we could totally use guards.
Yeah.
Like either like our tackles are fantastic, and we could use all 3 of those inside positions, but
It's going to be a lot of
I don't
money.
know. Maybe I retract my statement. Maybe it's one or the other. I think it's
I-
more.
I think it's
it's
one or the
more-
other,
I think it's more
personally.
likely Tyler Linderbaum, and then maybe the edge that we grab is someone kind of middle. But
I agree. I think that the O-line concerns probably way more than the edge rushing.
we need a center.
And if you had to pick,
So freaking.
I
bad.
think you can get a player more similar to Trey Hendrickson at a cheaper price tag than you can a player similar to Tyler Linderbaum at a cheaper price point. So if it's going to be one or the other, I think it should be.
and I think it should be Linderbaum.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like so unbelievably needed, and like Bradley Bozeman's been like terrible.
Yeah,
like terrible. We can get by with our edge rush currently, but we can't do another year of Bradley Bozeman, man. It's awful.
And
It's
I mean,
awful.
like, there's, I mean, like, pretty much all 32 teams in the league would take him if need be.
Yeah.
There's like a very select few that wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, like, he could just always end up back with the Ravens too.
That's the flip side.
You know, like, there's.
That's the
he
flip
could be
side.
franchise tag too.
That's the flip side.
Yeah.
Now, granted, considering how much, like I said before, how much business we end up doing with Baltimore and how much transfer over there has been over the last couple of years, I can see it happening.
Yep. No, I don't think it's out of the realm.
I see it happening. I see that happening more than I see George Pickens leaving Dallas.
Agreed. Yeah.
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 Not a guarantee, though.
Yeah.
Could definitely be an option. I have an inkling that he might re-sign. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see it. Like, I mean, like, a lot of the time that just ends up being the case.
Yep.
Anyway, like, it's easiest. You don't have to uproot everyone.
Well, and the rumor mill loves to be like,
It's
we're
more
doing right
exciting,
now.
Yeah.
loves to be like, oh, he's going to be such a great fit here. He's definitely moving. He's definitely going there. Like,
But at the end of the
Easiest
day,
option
like,
is
a
just to
lot
stay.
of them just stay put. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, fair enough.
yeah. So I could totally see if that happens.
Linebacker Devin Lloyd from the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ooh. That's tough, too. Again, it's another one that could just very well stay put.
Yeah, I mean the Jaguars put together a really good end to their year. I know they exit with a bit of a sour taste in their mouth
Yeah.
after being beat by the Bills, but still a young and exciting core. They have the coaching there that they need. You know, I could totally see him staying.
You know what? Like, again, we're being kind of greedy just hopping on our two guys, Broncos. Yeah,
Going to the Vikings.
I do. I think that the Broncos probably move on from Alex Singleton this year. That would be a pretty good replacement. There's not many holes on that defense. They need a linebacker. Alex Singleton's he's getting up there in age. He's a free agent himself coming up this year. Yeah,
Could be a good swap.
Yeah, and then that defense is disgusting.
Yeah. I don't honestly, I don't know where a good fit for him might be. Like,
What are some common ones?
Couldn't tell you.
Let's take a quick peek here. Okay, apparently he would prefer to re-sign with the Jaguars. This is the first thing that pops up. So,
Yeah.
again, it's another like kind of uninspired but not terribly shocking choice.
like that's another one that I can.
Tampa.
That's another one I can see just staying.
Tampa's been floated around a bit. Commanders. There's a couple. Something like Tampa would make
Rams.
sense. Tampa is not moving anywhere too far.
The Rams.
The Rams, yeah. But again, it's probably another one that stays put.
I would say so.
Two guys from the Colts. We got Daniel Jones, quarterback, and Alec Pierce, receiver.
Yeah, Dime stays put, I think.
I don't know.
I don't think that they move on.
You don't think
I
the
got-
injury kind of scares them away?
I got a weird feeling because he shouldn't start the year.
Probably won't start the year, no.
I got a good feeling. Well, I mean, we knew he was kind of the intention behind him was to be a bridge quarterback.
I think that was the intention, and then he played
Phenomenal.
phenomenal, and like it's kind of shooken things up a lot for them. Like
That's
I-
such a
I don't-
tough
I don't-
spot to
I don't
be in
see
as
them
a free
moving
agent
on.
quarterback.
because here's the problem. Like I don't see them moving on from Daniel Jones unless they have a surefire better replacement on the way.
Yeah,
Because you got to
'Cause
remember
you
they
can
gave
see-
up 2 first-round picks to bring in Sauce Gardner mid-season last year.
yeah.
So they've committed to we're in win now mode.
I see them either for the start of the season keeping him around and then giving Richardson another crack at the start of the year, or bringing in another bridge guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
Now, what does that do for signing him? I don't know.
Like,
don't-
what other fits for him?
I don't know. Well, I just don't know what it does for the team, because he's not going to play the start of the season more than likely.
No, probably not. Like, I mean, fit wise, the Vikings
Bring him back.
bring him back. Have him
I don't
in
like it as a Vikings fan personally.
I wouldn't love it either, but it's gonna be like if he moves off of Indy, it'll be another bridge quarterback type of situation. Arizona, Minnesota. There's probably a couple I'm forgetting.
Dolphins.
Yeah, Miami. Tua's probably out in Miami, so
He was definitely out.
it would be one of those. But I think Indy's probably the safe play.
Yeah, I would say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But
Yep.
but he is
It's a little
kind of
broke right now, yeah.
he is kind of broken. So Alec Pierce, any ideas?
Oof. Oh, for fuck's sake. God fucking damn
He's
it.
going to the fucking locker room.
Fucking white motherfucking cocksucker. Anyway, Alec Pierce is what the fuck even happened? Jesus Christ.
Victor Edmond got 2 points.
Did he?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Alec Pierce.
Hey, you said you would. So
I know.
yeah, Alec Pierce.
That's just such a like
I would
32 teams in the league could use an Alec Pierce.
I would love to say the Denver Broncos.
Uh-huh.
I just don't like.
But I also I think the Broncos need a 1,
That's what I was just.
which
gonna
he's
say.
not, like it's
Granted, his behind the scenes stats were significantly better than what may have shown during the season.
yeah, they're sneaky good for sure.
Like he was the definition of sneaky good. Who could use a 2? Who could use a solid 2? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if
The Saints.
maybe.
Yeah, they could.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks look at someone like that. Cooper Kupp retires. Shaheed walks.
The Panthers.
Yeah.
I don't know about just yet.
Kind of fill in that Adam Thielen role.
I think they're still waiting on Xavier Legette to have his 3rd year and see if he's going to go.
I don't know. I feel like you've
The first
seen.
round pick.
I feel like you've seen a lot from Leggett at this point.
Like who? Yeah, I think you've seen enough out of Leggett too to kind of call it and say he's probably not getting there.
Yeah, you probably have, but
The Steelers could use it too.
Raiders.
The Raiders could use another weapon. Yeah.
at this point, he could be the one on the Raiders.
the
In terms of
Dolphins,
receivers,
Tyreek's probably
no
gone.
hate on
right?
Brock
The
Bowers.
Dolphins.
Maybe.
Titans.
Yeah, there's a couple spots.
Like they're all just like that's a
They're all
good
just
2.
poverty teams.
It's a good 2 to get, but it is a lot of like because most top end teams have 1s and 2s pretty locked up, right?
For the most part, yeah.
The Falcons. The Falcons be a crazy pull.
No.
Get Darnell Mooney there, but
He kind of hasn't
I
done
feel
that.
it's a
I'd
slight
be
edge on
taking
Darnell
Alec
Mooney.
Pierce
yeah.
over Darnell Mooney all
Yep.
day.
Totally.
Cowboys no Commanders. Is Debo still there next year? If Debo's not there, I wouldn't mind him for the Commanders.
Mhm.
Let me look. Well, no, then he would pop up as a free.
Yeah, outside of that, that's about it.
Yeah. All right, we'll go over to Brees Hall.
This is the fun one.
Yeah.
Brees Hall, you are a Houston Texan.
Anywhere but the Jets actually would be great.
I think Brees Hall in Houston would actually be electric.
Yeah, I mean Houston's a good pick. The Chiefs are a pretty common one. If they, I mean, obviously
I think
they may go Jeremiah Love.
I think they take Love in the draft.
Commanders.
Stop that. Commanders would be a good fit. The Broncos would be a good fit.
Titans.
I just see him going to Houston.
Yeah, Houston makes a lot of sense. Titans make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Yeah, like there's a lot that could use a quality back.
Because realistically, he's kind of in a similar situation to Kenneth Walker, just on a shittier team.
The Seahawks,
just so much talent, totally as the 3-down skill set,
yeah,
and then just it just ends up either. I mean, Kenneth Walker was cannibalized, and that's kind of what the coaching staff decided to do. But Brees is unfortunate. I mean, there was a little bit of that too. Like he was cannibalized as well. It's just like you can see him going to a different spot and just being this absolute powerhouse.
Well, I think like the exciting like part of Brees Hall, especially from a fantasy standpoint, is that it's only going up from here.
Yeah.
Well, until he
can't
gets
get
He
much worse from
likely
the Jets.
cannot get put in a worse situation
Yeah.
unless he signs somewhere as like a 50-50 workload back.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Which is not impossible to happen. But I mean, realistically, like here's how I see it going for Brees Hall is that he probably doesn't get that crazy of a contract in the offseason because his time on the Jets just hasn't done it. I think he probably signs. I view it very similarly to J.K. Dobbins with the Broncos last year, in which you need like a 1-year prove it kind of deal to figure it out, get the production somewhere, and then
I don't know if
hopefully
I
get
don't
I
know
don't know
if
if
his
he would wanna do
perception's
that.
that low yet, because he has done way more than J.K. Dobbins ever had.
You're not wrong, but like, I don't even know that that's entirely true. Who had better stats between them last year when Dobbins was on the Chargers?
I'm pretty sure Brees Hall still did.
And then this year, like Dobbins missed how much time this year, and I'm betting they're probably pretty close.
Let's look this up. He still rushed for over 1,000 yards this year.
Brees?
Yes.
Yeah.
At 4.4 yards per carry.
Fuck. On the Jets, eh?
On the fucking Jets, bro.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts. 1065, yeah.
That's not what I want, PFF. Fuck off.
Yeah, he's still been pretty solid.
Like, he goes...
Like, we'll see. He was 1,000-yard rusher last year, probably too. Then, no, he ran for less than J.K. Dobbins last year.
Wow.
Oh, shit!
This was his best season, rushing wise.
What receiving?
He ran for 876 last year. J.K. Dobbins ran for 905.
What were his receiving yards? That's
His,
the
his receiving work would be
discrapancy.
significantly better
That's
than
the
Dobbins.
discrepancy. His best NFL season was in 23
Yeah.
with almost 600 receiving yards and 9,094 rushing yards.
Wait, what?
Fuck, sorry, 994 rushing yards.
9,000.
Oh,
My good
I was like,
God.
Jesus Christ, give him a max contract.
There's a lot of numbers right here.
Pay him Shohei Ohtani money.
yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, like he probably gets a decent deal, but I mean, he's also just a running back.
Like, to be fair, he goes 1,500 yards from scrimmage, 1,300 yards from scrimmage, 1,400 yards from scrimmage this last year.
Yeah, he can be a 3-down back.
Like, and I even hate saying this because I've been trying to buy him off you, and now I'm just
I know,
like
you've
shooting
been-
myself in the foot.
Been trying to buy him off of me for the better part of 2 years. And I've told you for the better part of 2 years, well, call me when he's not a Jet.
Well, then I'm not going to be able to buy him.
You're not wrong. But yeah, I mean, like there's a plethora of fits for him. Like it's any team without a true one. Houston.
I think there's so many places he could be so fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, going over to Romeo Dobbs. How do we feel?
I think it's a very similar situation to Alec Pierce.
Yep. Team's looking for it too. I think he's maybe more likely to go back to Green Bay than Pierce is to go back to Indy, though.
Yep.
Especially with the way he kind of played.
Yep.
Towards the end of the year there, he was kind of becoming a favorite target of
The injuries just kind of concern me with that, but
Yeah.
Granted, if he does, like, you have the possible emergence of Matthew Golden. You have
Well,
whatever you got left of
It's a
Jaden
very
Reed.
crowded receiver room. You're not wrong.
For guys who are not producing that much, it's a very crowded receiver room.
Yeah. So
Now-
I think
I see. Yeah, I don't know.
he probably just. I mean, the list of fits is probably very similar to Alec Pierce.
I could see
It's teams looking for a good two.
I could see one of them now that I'm thinking about this a little bit more. I could see one of them going to the 49ers.
Yeah. Yeah, Ayuk's out. I think the Niners probably would have added a receiver last offseason if they had the slightest clue
That
what
was going to happen.
going on in the head of Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown type tendencies out of the fella, but where's he going?
Brandon Ayuk,
Yeah.
who knows, man?
Fuck, like he's kind of gone under the radar. Like I don't think there's not been anything to say on Brandon Ayuk really all year, but he's probably going somewhere.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you, man.
But I don't think it's one that any team's gonna want.
I don't think any teams really want to take that on. He's kind
Yeah.
of been a menace off
Like,
the
that's
field.
a headache. And I don't think
Him like
he's-
racing.
Antonio Brown
you
was good enough to be a headache. I
Yeah.
don't think Brandon Ayuk's good enough to be a headache.
yeah.
Like, it's-
Yeah.
Antonio Brown, it's like this guy's gonna do some stupid, crazy shit. But
Wasn't he racing cars and shit?
Ayuk?
Like outside, yeah.
like outside of the stadium
Outside of
as
the
they're playing, they're like in a game, and he's fucking zooming by,
yeah.
doing his best Henry Ruggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can see him going to any of the teams we had kind of listed before. I think they're similar players in that way, or at least have been used similar.
Yep.
Totally. Kenneth Walker.
K9 baby. You know what? I think it almost goes.
I think it depends on how the Super Bowl goes, right?
Super Bowl will be huge, man. If he has a Super Bowl MVP outing, there's no way they let him walk, right? Like
No.
he doesn't go anywhere at that point.
He doesn't Kenneth Walker anywhere.
If he doesn't, if he doesn't,
He's.
I
I don't know, man.
he's,
Like,
he's Kenneth running.
yeah, he's Kenneth running.
right, yeah, that's genuinely I could see him going to.
Because here's the thing, too. Like,
The Jets.
Yeah.
Oh my
If
god.
Brees leaves, they need a back.
Oh.
Braylon.
Why
Allen.
would you want to sign
The
there though?
Jets. Ugh.
Why would you want to sign there?
You
though?
wouldn't.
That's such a gross.
Money talks.
That's the problem. There's money you could talk. enough.
Money, and like some guys don't mind having no expectations.
Yeah.
And you get to live in New York.
Especially if he puts up a shitter in the Super Bowl on Sunday and gets fucking torn apart for the next 3 months. Sure, go sign a fucking buttload of money with the Jets where no one is going to expect your team to accomplish anything.
No.
I'd love for the Vikings to sign him. That would be cool.
Sure.
That is another one that totally slipped my mind, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
they should be in the hunt for a
Need a
running back,
fucking
probably,
running back,
right?
man.
That could be a Brees Hall or Kenneth Walker
Yeah,
situation.
sure. I don't
would
hate
love
the Vikings as a,
to sign
as a fit for
either
their
of those
back.
guys.
I don't
Yeah.
see Aaron Jones sticking around.
No, and I don't think Jordan Mason's good enough to
to hold that role.
hold
Not
the
against
backfield.
one of those two. Hell
Not
no.
for like a
No.
Jordan Mason is like very similar to another Vikings back, Alexander Madison.
yeah.
He's just
Like
born to be
if
a
he's your
two.
backup and your starter goes down, he's gonna ball out for some reason.
yeah.
If he's the starter, he's not.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Kind of same thing.
And the last guy we'll touch on here, Isaiah Likely, tight end for the Ravens.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. You think he replaces Kelsey? He kind of steps into that room.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
I don't think Noah Gray's good enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could see that. Yeah.
I think the Chiefs, like the Ravens just paid Mark Andrews, which I think was kind of asinine.
We kind of missed a big free agent here, hey?
Ooh.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Broncos.
Honestly, that's honestly one that I
Yeah.
can totally see him
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah. Evan
I-
Ingram experiment has not worked out.
I would have said the Bolts beforehand, but I think Garande Gadsden is kind of. I think he's going to be the
certainly
real
don't
deal.
think they're shopping for it. Sean Payton loves like that Joker role he calls it always.
Yeah, I don't
Kyle
blame
Pitts
him.
is basically a wide receiver. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
A team that's a quarterback injury away from the Super Bowl.
Why
yeah,
are we putting up quotations for you,
No.
son of a bitch?
because it didn't happen. Because they're not in the Super Bowl.
Because of the quarterback injury that you're quotating.
I believe it too, but they're not in the Super Bowl at the end of the day. So.
I know. Son of a bitch. Fuck you, Kane Harrison.
I believe that wherever, if Kyle Pitts leaves, Isaiah likely takes a spot
Sure, in Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts would make a lot of sense.
On the Broncos.
Shit,
I love
that's-
the Broncos.
That might be at the top of the wish list.
It would be if I were you.
Yeah. I mean, George Pickens is at the top of the wish list, but that's like,
That's not happening.
that's like Daddy works at the 7-Eleven and he asks for a pony for Christmas, you know? Yeah, Santa Claus for a pony and Dad's going, oh, fuck. Sorry, sweetie.
Yeah, I think
I'm not getting a pony. This is not happening this offseason, but a Kyle Pitts.
I think Atlanta's my choice.
For Isaiah Likely, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Kyle Pitts might have played himself into staying in Atlanta in those last couple of weeks of the season there.
Yeah, and if he doesn't go, then
So like I could see him staying put, which I don't think I would have said prior to him becoming prime Randy Moss against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on a random Thursday afternoon.
yeah.
A few teams for both of those guys could possibly see. I mean, I know the Commanders, they have their young guy that kind of stepped up for Zach Ertz, but could be an option. Maybe the Cowboys.
I think they like what they have in Jake
I
Ferguson.
think the Cowboys are fine with Jake Ferguson. And
Maybe,
Jerry Jones doesn't like to spend money, so like if he's gonna
Yeah.
be fucking splurging on that, and they need one offensive weapon should be their limit this offseason.
You know what?
Because that defense is awful.
I think
about-
if Kyle Pitts stays and Isaiah Likely doesn't go to Atlanta,
How about
I can
the
see
Dolphins?
him going. Sure, maybe. I was gonna say the New York Giants.
Isaiah Likely to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
He's not going far,
Nope.
and that's a promising team looking into the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly like I think that the Ravens kind of fumbled here
Yeah,
because I think that they should have just kept Likely over Mark Andrews.
yeah. I don't know what that was about.
But I don't think he goes back to Baltimore.
There you go.
You could see New England add a shiny new toy in tight end.
Maybe.
Yeah, they
but,
might want to move off of
like
Hunter
it's
Henry.
possible, but I don't think it's a priority.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry actually had a really good season, but
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen crazier things. Should we just put them all on the Steelers?
Oh, they'll still go fucking 9-8.
Four tight ends.
They can actually sign it. I mean, they had who was number 2 free agent we had on this list?
Who was it?
George Pickens.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 I can see him.
saw how
I
that
can see a little
worked.
bit of Houston in there too.
In the tight end game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dalton Schultz is actually
he's kind of getting up there.
if I asked ChatGPT to show me the mid tight end, pump out a picture of Dalton Schultz. Like that's just like as mediocre as it gets.
Kind of run his course. A
Yeah.
bit.
I think every other team almost has like a guy that they've drafted high and develop and is going to develop, or I mean, San Francisco, George Kittle gets injured. That's going to be a tricky situation. Jake
But
Tonjes
again,
has
like I
looked
think
good.
Tonjes has looked good enough.
Seattle drafting
Barner.
Arroyo and then having
Yeah,
Barner.
like tight end's not like a huge. It's an interesting one in the sense that you don't necessarily fill it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it'll be kind of those contending teams looking to fill that role.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, we'll touch really quickly on just the awards that were given out tonight.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. I think all of us kind of saw that.
No
coming.
Nothing
brainer.
to be said
Yeah.
about that.
All of us saw that coming.
Love it.
Yeah, if it was anyone but Myles Garrett, I would have been baffled.
Yeah. From his standpoint, I mean, you got to hope that team starts to put it together next year. Or personally, like I would want to get out of there, but
Yeah, but like at the same time, I don't feel bad for him because he had that chance and then took a fuck ton of money from them and said, "I'm gonna stay put." So
yeah.
Yeah, and you never know. You can see that team develop into something all right with Shadur.
I think that happens after
That's the thing.
After Shadur?
Miles, no, after Myles Garrett.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think
I
he's on
agree.
that timeline.
I don't know how far away they are now. I think it seems like they're farther away than they actually are.
I think it's because they're the Cleveland Browns. They're just always far away. They're never just gonna be properly close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're a quarterback away from, like, having a winning season.
Sure, but that's also been the case for them for the last 30 years.
Can Shadur do it?
No,
I think he
I
can.
don't think he can.
I think he can do it.
And I'm like pretty
Because what
Shadur Glazer.
you saw from him after just getting thrown into the fire, like, there's very little time for him to really kind of
Which is fine,
acclimate.
but it's like also, I don't think he's that good. I think he's good enough to start as a quarterback in the NFL. I think you got to be a really fucking good quarterback to succeed in the NFL.
I think if he got drafted in the first round, we'd be having a different conversation.
I don't necessarily think you're wrong. I also don't. I never thought he should have been drafted in the first round. I still
Fair
don't
enough.
think he should have been drafted in the first round. I never thought he should have been drafted in the fifth round.
After
Mind
Dylan
you.
Gabriel in the third.
Like the second round is kind of where I've had him from draft night till today.
Yeah.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tet McMillan.
Yeah, which I mean, it's sure.
I mean, he definitely deserved it.
I agree. I think he was the most kind of steady
Yeah, it was kind of a
He was
lackluster
consistent.
rookie
throughout the
class.
year, right? Like Tyler
We-
Shug, Jackson Dart didn't see the field until kind of that mid-range point of the season.
Igbuka was probably everybody's favorite coming
Ibuka
out of
was
the
the
gate.
hands-on favorite the first like 5 weeks and just fell off crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like the biggest fumble of the year. Who else was even in the running? It was just those guys.
You
And
could have given Judkins a little bit, but
yeah, but again, like
he was
also,
more. He was kind of more like just good.
yeah, and he also kind of just had that little bit of a later breakout. Like that was like week 4. Yeah, Tet was kind of just like the only one to be.
He is the one that
Reliable
sticks
all
out
year.
above the rest.
Yeah,
So I like that. I like that selection.
yeah.
I need, you know what, even Tyler Shuck being number 2 if he was. Like, I'm good with that too.
Yeah, I agree. Like I think it was just kind of a weird year for rookies on the offensive side in which
It was a weird year.
like Tet was the only one that was consistently good the whole year through.
Yep. CMC gets the Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah,
I love it.
just no surprise.
I love it.
He was a front runner for Offensive Player of the Year as well.
Yep.
Had just an unreal year, like more receiving yards than most receivers in the league, but not more than the Offensive Player of the Year, JSN.
It's actually phenomenal. I know that was supposed to be a segue, and I'm sorry, but it's actually phenomenal how this guy can go out every second year from injury and then come back and repeat, if not better, his already insane stats from before.
It is mental.
You don't see that ever. You never see it.
No, you don't.
Especially at, what is he now, 30?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
just-
really good at it.
He'd be getting there.
Like, that's fucking insane.
It is mental. It's truly unreal that he's kind of, and the fact that he was the one guy on that whole team that was healthy this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone else on that team was hurt at
Yeah.
some point or another.
Yeah, he took those reins.
Yeah, like that's another one. Who were we saying that about Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl? If you would have told me that, if you would have fucking told me Christian McCaffrey was going to be the one guy on the 49ers to not get
Not
hurt
miss
all year.
time. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Like if someone came up to me last year and they were like, Sam Darnold's going to the Super Bowl, Christian McCaffrey is going to be the only healthy Niner, I would have smacked him.
Yeah.
I would be like, you're not from the future and you're lying to me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then JSN, Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Much deserved.
Yeah, it makes
nothing
sense.
else to be said about
Like, I
it, in my
think-
opinion.
He kind of took it and ran after.
I think it should
First
have been
few
CMC personally.
I could see that argument.
I
It
get
was
why
one
it
of the two of
wasn't.
them.
Like it was always gonna be one of three.
I think in terms of his position, CMC like
Yeah.
exceeded.
Yeah, it's the receiving
Every
yards
sort
in
of
the mix too.
possibility.
Like it's
I think
CMC, I think, should have got stronger MVP consideration than Jesus.
I think
than
by
he did.
definition of MVP, someone could have filled in and made more of an impact for CMC than they could have for JSN this year.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what Sam Darnold's season looks like without JSN.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's
True.
although we don't know what JSN season looks like without
Now-
Sam Darnold.
Now maybe maybe that's just the position
Yeah.
on its own as well.
And in
So
fact, we kind of do because JSN didn't sniff this last year. And the guy that did play with Sam Darnold last year had a steep fucking fall off without him this year.
I think also just the fact that Christian McCaffrey's been so good for so long.
Exactly. Like Christian McCaffrey, the standard's already there.
Yeah.
Like
Whereas-
you're kind of saying you're going to go for 1,000 and 1,000. And
Yeah.
if you do that, like we'll nominate you, but it's not anything out of the ordinary for you.
Whereas Jackson Smith and Jigba breaks out.
Huge year, right? So it's like, I think Puka Nakua probably wins that award if he was a little healthier than he was this year.
Yeah. Like Jackson Smith and Jigba goes 630 yards, 1,130 yards, all the way to 1,800 yards.
Yeah.
That's a huge climb.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bigger climb. Yeah, that's a bigger climb than he had from his first year to his second year, even though it didn't feel like it.
It is, yeah, like that's one of the ones I would have been fine with any of those three taking.
Yeah.
Puka, JSN, CMC, like if any of them won it, I wouldn't have batted an eye really.
Absolutely.
And then the big one, Mr. Matty Stafford wins MVP at the
Yes.
age of 37.
Yeah, that's just feel good one. I think he deserved it.
It's huge, yeah. I think definitely like thank God it wasn't Drake May, man. That would have been such a stupid fucking pick. He played fucking bums all year.
Apparently, it was the closest MVP race.
Which in itself pisses me off.
the closest MVP vote since 2003.
Yeah,
Who was second? Do we know?
Drake May.
Oh, yeah. It was stupid.
Yeah.
That was stupid. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Yeah, it makes sense, man. It makes like it was Stafford's year. It's I'm sure like some of it probably played a part in him fucking not having one at this point. He's 37.
Yeah.
He had an unreal season and they said, "Okay, let's get him one."
And you know what? As much as we talk all this shit on the Patriots are frauds, easiest schedule, and as much as I still believe that's true, I think there's a day where Drake May gets an MVP.
Sure, I just don't think it's this year.
No.
I want to see like the playoffs was super fucking telling for Drake May this season as a big detractor from his MVP case.
Yeah.
Because
And-
once he played real teams, he was constantly bailed out these last 3 games by his defense or poor performances from the other team.
Or fucking Ramondre Stevenson.
Or
man. Who
Ramondre
would've
Stevenson. Who would have thought? But it makes a lot of sense, man. It's I think that probably takes Stafford up to a full 100% lock on the MVP or
Yep.
on the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
He's got the Super Bowl now. He's got the MVP. He's got passing stats out of the fucking ass.
Yeah.
3 top wide receiver seasons of all time. Like it's huge.
What are you doing?
Just making you clip more.
Jesus Christ. Matthew Stafford, he also announced that he is going to be playing next year. So,
Which he should.
yeah,
If it ain't broke, man.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
For everybody's questions on Puka's dynasty value, like that gives them a whole other year to try to find someone to go and take over for Matthew Stafford, which is huge.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that's
massive.
bigger than him playing another year.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Like, I would be. Matthew Stafford is such a wide receiver steroid. that
He
I,
is.
I would be like mildly worried about Puka. Now, granted, I think Puka is good enough that he's gonna be productive post Stafford. But god damn, does he fucking elevate those receivers?
Yeah.
Like this is the time where they take a shot on someone higher in the draft, kind of like what the Packers did with Jordan Love.
Yeah, either that or I think they just bring in a guy that they feel somewhat confident
Sure.
in sitting behind Stafford for a sec.
Let him learn and then plug and play, right? Because that team's ready to go for another couple of years.
Yeah,
Totally.
like shit. I don't know who you.
Your
maybe
star-
it's a couple guys. Maybe you
your
draft
star-
a guy. Maybe you bring in like an Anthony Richardson.
Your star on defense, Jared Verse,
Yeah,
like young. Your star on offense, young.
yeah.
Like they're
Got a good running back.
yeah.
I
Two-
don't
two
hate
good
that
running
fit
backs.
for them.
Two good young running backs. Like they got to make sure they lock down that quarterback position
They
and they
do,
could
for
be
sure,
successful. Like they could be a dynasty 100% if they do it correctly.
Dude, the way Stafford played this year, I could see him playing till he's like 42.
I don't disagree with that either, right? Like he just won an MVP at 37. So who's to say like there's this weird thing where people tried to force Matthew Stafford out the last like 2 years. And they're like the Rams need to move on to the next guy. They need to find their quarterback, which they do at a
But-
certain point. But like
What did they do
2,
in
3
Green Bay?
years. Yeah, it's not like a broken system at all. It definitely works. But like
And then
this
Rodgers
draft
still
class,
played until he's 40 something.
I don't think there's a Jordan Love sitting and waiting in this draft class.
Aaron Rodgers is 42 right now. And I mean, I know he's 5 years older, but like I feel like Matthew Stafford would probably be in better shape than Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, tough
By-
to say.
by-
Like
by the
I
time he's
think they're in-
42, I don't know.
Like when was Rodgers' last MVP? I think it was probably at 37.
I think it was more recently than that.
It might have been even, yeah. So it's tough to say. Like when the fall off comes, it comes quick.
Yeah.
But like I definitely don't think he's like a one and done necessarily. If he wants to be, sure.
Yeah.
But they got a Super Bowl window right now. I'm sure he would like to see another one of those.
Yep.
But yeah, like he's achieved everything that you need to ultimately.
Alrighty, coming into our favorite segment of the week, gentlemen. We're gonna do our Super Bowl hot takes.
Hot.
Hot. All right, boys. My hot take. I think Drake May is throwing for 2 interceptions
Hell yeah.
in the Super Bowl.
Make it 5. I need that like clip. What's that clip of Kylo Ren? More. More. All right,
Let's hear it.
I'm getting toasty as fuck. My hot take for the week is your 2026 Super Bowl MVP, Rashid Shaheed
That's so fucking hot.
of the Seattle Seahawks.
So hot, dude.
Very hot.
That's so fucking hot. All right. My hot take kind of follows the game script. I think that Kenneth Walker goes for 250 all-purpose yards in the Super Bowl.
There you go.
That's hot too.
That's like hot.
That would.
I don't know I don't know what world that happens in,
Yeah.
but
That's an instant MVP there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's he's getting a contract extension.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's money.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. and listening to the Stick Crew podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube if you are watching there. Go check out the X, the TikTok, and the Instagram at the Stick Crew. We're going to be placing bets. We're going to have those to you ASAP. Stay tuned.
Yep.
And yeah, OnlyFans coming soon, man.
Yeah, bets probably next couple days.
Totally.
We'll probably put some shit out during the Super Bowl.
We might have a little live stream for the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, we can do a live
I,
stream.
I think it could be fun. Maybe before the Super Bowl, get some, just talk about lines and bets and stuff.
Maybe a little betting preview on the
Maybe during.
Stick Talk.
I'm just gonna
TikTok.
say this right now because we're still on the football. Just got a notification. The first time eligibles for the Pro Football Hall of Fame for 27
Hall of Fame.
is Rob Gronkowski, Ben Roethlisberger, Adrian Peterson, Richard Sherman, Cam Newton, Antonio Brown, Alex Mack, Andrew Whitworth, Eric Weddle, Gerald McCoy, Le'Veon Bell, Joe Hayden, Malcolm Jenkins, Brandon Brooks, Deontay Hightower, and Ryan Kerrigan.
Oh, yuck. That's going to be gross.
That is star-studded.
What is it, 5? It's 5?
Pick your 5 really quickly.
Yeah. Wait, I got to see that list. Oh, it's Schefter, Tweak, eh?
Mhm.
Gronk,
Gronk,
Roethlisberger,
AP,
AP, Andrew Whitworth.
Antonio Brown.
No, I don't think so.
How do you not?
Because he's such a liability.
He is, but
I don't know.
Cam Newton then.
Cam Newton.
Ooh. Yeah, but Cam Newton's such a quick peak is the problem.
Give me Le'Veon Bell.
I don't hate Eric Weddle there.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I think that would be my 5. Weddle, Whitworth, Peterson, Gronk, Roethlisberger. I think that the top 3 there, Gronk, Roethlisberger, AP are locked in.
Well, that settles it for this week.
Also, not to mention, those are just the first time eligibles. So,
yeah.
Like
True.
Belichick gets in next year.
True.
Surely. So,
All right.
Thanks for watching the Stick Crew podcast, you guys. We
Peace.
will get to you with possibly some rookie draft stuff as well.
Yeah, we're going to be motoring
After
that
the
throughout
Super
the
Bowl.
summer. Rookie draft, prospect stuff.
We'll make
Going
sure
to
to
keep you dynasty owners nice and entertained
Nice
over
and
the
fed,
over the off season here. Nice and fed. I like the way you said that.
And we'll be back, man. We'll be back next
Full
football
bellies.
season, full time again on the football pod.
Yeah, might give you some baseball and basketball content if you're into it, and some hockey content we're pumping out still if you're into that. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining us for the football season, you guys.